Okay, hi everyone. I'm here with Michael, and Michael was I was just at the petrol station, and Michael was just asking me if I had any money to help him get into a hostel, and I asked if I could interview him. So, Michael, how old are you?
48.
48. How long have you been on the streets?
All my life, really, on and off. I've stayed in different hostels. I've been housed by some civic officers, but I didn't go to school. I tell you the truth, I didn't realise that Wright, the name Wright, is something associated with, remember, the 5th of November. And when I've gone to the social services and trying to get my gyro, they're not really doing what they're supposed to do, because I'm related to the guy, probably Wright, I'm not sure. And so I'm finding it difficult, and so it's on and off. But since I was about 18, I can't get the help I need because
so just
they
tell
don't
me,
offer that name.
Okay, so do you have a diagnosis?
What do you mean? I'm disabled.
In what way are you disabled?
I've got a damaged knee ligament from
Right.
football and karate, which is permanent.
Do you have a mental health diagnosis?
I've got schizophrenia, drug-induced psychosis, paranoid psychosis, psychotic illness, and just bits of things. No, ain't serious, you know, just upset the old Tedley Bear grumbles.
And we're just trying
allergy.
A bit of allergy to pollen.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just trying to reduce stigma around mental health. So how would you, with your schizophrenia, how does that affect you?
I see and hear things as well, and assume. Like just then, that man went in there, and I was just going to do my what was it? Psychotic illness, and he's reacted, and it sounded like a child got run over. I don't know if a child got run over a rapper. I can hear voices, see things, you know,
so
an extrasensory power, which isn't. It's a mental illness.
Do you have ESP?
No, schizophrenia. I don't know.
Do you have ESP, the extrasensory?
No. Like, what's that sixth sense? You know, I see dead people. Like, it just sounded like.
Do you see dead people?
Child. No, just there. Something it sounded like, just by coincidence.
Visual...
When you were talking, I went like this, and suddenly, over there, someone done saying from the corner of my eye, which might be schizophrenia. I think someone's run a child over, and they might have covered it up. I don't know why they would do that. It might be because it's 6th of November or something.
So you just saw a child being run over?
It seemed like it. It might not be though. It might be a bit of
And so you're on the streets, but you don't take drugs?
To be honest, isn't it? To even say, I don't know what happened. Is there anything happening?
I don't know, but it's interesting. Do you take drugs?
No. Well, I would if I could get away with it.
But you're clean?
Yeah.
So you don't drink and you don't take drugs?
No.
But your bags are in Clapham Junction, and you're going to the St Mungo's hospital.
That's the cheapest place to stay at $12.50 to stay at St Mungo's, my pal Christian.
Can you tell me about your childhood?
Childhood?
Like growing up, where were you
I
born?
used to, originally, we used to be, as far as I remember, it was a pet shop, and then there was a house fire, so we moved to the hood, council estate, the ghetto. I lived there till I was 10, and then I got expelled, so they've moved me to Mitcham, which is nice, quite a nice area. But I had to go to a special needs school, Wonder Valley. I went there for a few years, I was doing well, and they said, you're doing very well, you can go to I was getting good grades, Greenshaw, end up at Greenshaw. And then me and a couple of pals, I ended up climbing over the fence. I can't remember doing smoking weed, drinking alcohol. We're basically shoplifting. It isn't because of anything, but they went back and done their exams probably, I don't know if they did. And I haven't, I didn't take any. And I didn't realise by law, you can't have no money without your exams, and anyway, I don't know how to get in and out of the situation. There's certain things like home economics. You think you can cook dinner because you're copying your mum, but you'd have been taught something as to how you do it, so I don't know how to do anything. When I went to the social services, they keep whacking me about, and I couldn't think why, until I watched this thing and found out that one of the Guy Fawkes was called Wright, and I presume this Willie Wright bloke is related to someone of mine. I might be a slave, whatever, that's all you have to say that, but that must be why, obviously, why they're not going to help me out. So I should have done my exams, gone to school, but I haven't. So I don't know how to get the help. So I thought about it, I come out of prison, and then they put me somewhere, and it's not ideal. It's like hell.
And how long were you in
prison?
prison?
Although it's supposed to be nice, it would be if you weren't me.
And how long were you in prison?
Yeah?
How long were you in prison?
I've done 78 sentences. I must admit I'm the most prolific. I'm the most prolific thief in history, which I'm not proud of. I want to get caught and let them know that, right? And also the most prolific offender. I've got the most separate sentences, and I'm the most prolific, which is bad, unless you consider Dungeons and Dragons. It's not too bad. It's
but do they? When you're in prison, did they medicate you?
They said they'll give me an injection, the South African boy, if I don't take
But they
a tablet.
didn't.
But it's only it's not marijuana.
So you're not on medication?
No, it's a marijuana supplement.
So you don't actually take
marijuana.
medication?
No, I'm allergic to pollen. So what they've done is made a tablet which is the same as marijuana.
But do you take the tablet?
If I don't, I have to be injected.
No, but are you able to avoid the injections, or are you?
No, they will simply take the side. Yeah.
And what do you know what they're injecting you with?
Pharmaceutical marijuana, I think.
Pharmaceutical marijuana, but you're not quite sure of the medication name.
It's called Olanzapine, I think.
Olanzapine, yeah, I know it well.
Yeah.
Right. And how does that affect you, Olanzapine?
I don't know. I just give it to the other prisoners. Love it, you know. Swap it.
They like it.
Paper spice thing. I don't know what it is. It's a paper thing and smoke it. And
Okay. Can you tell me about your mother?
My mother?
Yeah.
She's related to the Pope.
She's related to the Pope.
That's why I think people are to be rude. Like.
But what's your father like?
Kids, like, they think it's funny.
Did your mother have schizophrenia, or your father have any
No,
medical?
Dad was a prisoner of war because he surrendered. Yeah.
Your father was a prisoner of
war?
war?
No, my grandfather was a prisoner of war.
Grandfather was a prisoner of war?
They'd surrendered. They
prisoner
won.
Of war whereabouts?
He was French.
He was French?
Yeah, they were bombing the houses, so he said, look, I surrender.
Where was he a prisoner of war?
I don't know where.
Okay.
He was on a boat and they just give up. I can't remember what it was called. But anyway.
What was your grandfather's name?
John.
John.
But anyway, he surrendered, which is up to him. They won. The enemy shit their pants thinking he's a bit of a fucking loopso, which is probably true, I don't know, he's one, they didn't like the sound of it. Topped his kids, put some tops on it, come across, and then she's come over to England because, I don't know, she likes England, she wants to break from it because she's been topped by being a prisoner of war child, which they topped her as well, apparently. And then my dad's met her, he was babysitting or whatever, made me, and I've just seemed to have got the rough end of the stick, really, I think. Because I should do what she says, yeah, that's true.
What, your mum?
Yeah, I'd be
do
really
you
healthy.
Do you still see your mum?
Oh yeah, she's alive, she's down in Mitcham still.
And do you have any brothers or sisters?
I've got two brothers, my older brother Sebastian.
And they're half brothers?
Yeah, and my other brother, Luan. But I don't speak to them because why should I? We're not the same batch.
How do you feel that the country could help the homeless and mentally ill?
If they can give me some money.
Give you some money?
Because I'm homeless as well.
But do you know what?
I don't mind.
They're trying to get everyone back into work. So do you think you
I'm disabled though, yeah. I did get an offer from Stand Up to do my CV, and where they've housed me, it's hard to get out of bed. And by the time they've let you sleep, because they interfere with you in psychologically clever ways, you haven't slept, and then you've missed all your appointments, and you ain't gone.
Yeah.
Everyone, your mates.
You remind me.
They say you've let me down, yeah?
You remind me so much of my friend.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to mention his name, but you remind me, your hand mannerisms and
What's
the
his
way.
name?
I'm not going to say, I'll tell you his name afterwards. He knows who he is. But your mannerisms, you're so like my friend. Okay, we're on 8 minutes, 40 seconds. So you would like money, but do you think that you would
Not
you be
too much though.
No, just a bit to get by.
Yeah,
but could you work?
I can. I was offered breakthrough technology. I got 100% in electrotechnical technology, and they said I've got potential to be the boss of technology, the most lucrative business in the world. But when I've come out of prison, this was a year and a half ago, it was 10 years ago when I enrolled on electrotechnical technology, writ out a thing, and they said, I got 100%, aced the exam. Everyone was shocked, right? Then they changed the theory in electricity and said it's going to take a year before the new exam comes out, then you can be qualified, you can go at it. I enrolled on some GCSEs, and the police have nicked me 78 times. I've been in prison 78 times since I enrolled. Within 2 weeks, they arrested me. 78 times in a row I've been in prison. They only, last time they let me out was December, and where they put me, it's not ideal, because when you go home, like, you can put me there now. It's not my house, it's just a bed. You can put me there and they won't let me sleep. And then I've missed all my appointments, blah, 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 blah. And then they said, get out, we're throwing you out. And I thought, oh. So I didn't know, so I took my bags, because I had a warrant.
We've got 10 seconds.
Yeah, I had a warrant, so I took my
seconds.
bags, lost them, and now I'm stuck out on the road. So I was just going to see So Solid to see if they know about it.
Okay, but I've got you in a hostel tonight, buddy.
God bless you.
Bless you.
Have a nice day. Mindful.
Bless,
Latino says.